take pleasure in introducing to you I take pleasure in introducing to you.
What's going on, guys? Crypto Bandit here, and welcome to the Money Heist Team channel, and where I cover all of my heists that I'm currently doing. Now, what do I mean by heist? Well, if you don't know, DeFi is the wild, wild west. Anytime you invest in any of these platforms, it's like robbing a bank. High risk, high reward. These platforms, they are like banks. We, the investors, we are like bank robbers. All we're trying to do is get inside these banks, grab as much money as we can without getting caught with the begging hand by the rug police. Now, put on your ski mask and grab shotguns and follow along on a heist. Honestly, that I just started doing yesterday. Now, the reason I'm making a follow-up video is because I said I was going to do an update video on the withdrawal, right? That was, people want to know how long did the withdrawal take? Did it go through? Because I made a video yesterday on this, and the withdrawal does take up to, let's come over here so we could check it out, how long the withdrawal takes up to. It takes up to 72 hours, okay? Now, I did a withdrawal today, and it wasn't even close. It did not take up to 72 hours. It was a lot shorter than that, but that's why I wanted to make a quick video and to say, like, look, guys, if you don't want to invest or you want me to be the test dummy so I could test it out first, let you guys know how it goes. Let me be the first one to do it so you guys can see. So the withdrawal did go through, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. But let's go ahead and scroll down here so you guys could take a look. No, actually not down here. So you guys could take a look on Bronix, okay? So we come over here, let's take a look at these plans because they have a lot of plans. I think mainly everyone's gonna stick with the top plans over here. These are right here. There's more plans down here, but these are compounds. I don't like messing with compounding plans. There are a time to do compounds. There is a time for that, okay? But I don't think this is it. Now, if we scroll over here, guys, they have 6 different plans. One thing to keep in mind that each of these plans pays out Monday through Friday. Yes, Monday through Friday, and at the end, your capital is going to be released to you. Okay, so that is something that you need to keep in mind. Monday to Friday, at the end, your capital is released to you. Now, as we look over here, guys, this is how long your capital is going to be locked up for 10, 18, 30, 45, 55, and 75 days. Okay, the minimum to get started on any of these, or the minimum to get started with this platform, is $50. So that's all you need. Okay, and if you want to come down here to $100,000, hey, that's up to you. Now, obviously, like every other platform that it's out there, it's all going to depend on how much you put down. It's going to determine how much profit you get in return. So, for instance, with this one, with a minimum of $50, you can earn anywhere from 0.8 to 1.2%. This one, minimum 500, you can earn anywhere from 1% to 1.5, 1,000, 1.3 to 1.8, 5,000, 1.7 to 2.2, 25,000, 2.1 to 2.7, and the big dogs, 100,000, 3 to 4%. And then you come down here, these are your compounding plans, okay? Now, the way this one works is you're going to get everything at the end, okay? So you're not going to get daily profit. You're going to get everything at the end of the term, all right? You can see it right here. And if you scroll down here, they have a little calculator so you guys can see how this thing works, all right? Now, they do have a referral program over here. And what this one, the way it works, they have 10 levels, okay? 10 levels. Now, this is pretty interesting. Not interesting because there's a lot of platform that does this, but with this one, you're going to start off with, on your level 1, earn 3% all the way down to the lowest level, which is going to be 0.1%, right? Now, if you want to increase, all right, the level of percentage you earn, well, you're going to have to increase, 1, your deposits, and 2, your turnover. So, for instance, everyone is going to start off with this. If you want to go to the assistant where your first level, you get 4% instead of 3, number 1, you're going to have at least $250. Number 2, you have to have at least a turnover of $1,000. What that means is that all the people that that signed up on you, all together combined, I'm not just one person, but everyone combined has to have at least $1,000 deposit under you, okay? That's everything. So if you have 10 people, all right, and everyone puts $100 in there, and it equals to $1,000, you are going to unlock this where you can start earning anywhere from 4% all the way to 0.1%, and it continues going. All right, you can see how it starts increasing, but of course, it's going to require more capital. So you look at 35,000, and turnover is going to be a lot higher. You're looking at 75,000. Now, you guys might be looking at this. What does this mean? Well, this is the interesting part. A lot of platforms, when you do turnover, only your first level counts towards your turnover. What does that mean? Well, that means that if someone on your first level deposits $10,000, you're gonna get, let's say you're over here, right? You're gonna get 7% of that $10,000. What if someone deposits $10? What if your second level deposits $10,000? A lot of platforms don't count that towards your turnover structure. Okay, they only count the first level as your turnover, like whatever they deposit, they count that towards your turnover structure. Okay, so if someone comes with $10,000 towards your turnover structure, it will be included. Some platforms, like I said, it will not on the second level. What this is saying right here, look, if anyone comes into your first level, whatever they deposit, 100% of that is going to count towards the turnover. Not saying that you're going to get 100% back or matching bonus. No, 100% of whatever they deposit is going to count towards the turnover structure. So, for instance, let me come over here so it makes more sense. Let's say on your first level, someone deposit $5,000. Okay, well, guess what? You just unlocked $5,000 because it counts towards your turnover. Now, let's say someone on your second levels deposit $10,000 or even, $100 on your second level. 50% of whatever they deposit is going to count towards your turnover structure. And it's going to go all the way down to all the way to 10%, if that makes sense. Okay. Now let's go over here inside this bank so you guys can see this is what I'm dealing with right here. This is, this is what I got. You guys can see I have a personal turnover of 2,500, meaning this is how much I deposit. Now, in order for you to get started on this, the only thing you need to do, two things, right? Number one, you have to add funds. You come over here, you choose, you click, the amount replenish, and it's going to give you an address. And I think we've done this. I think we've been down this road plenty of times where you're going to copy that address and paste it into your wallet. Okay. And then from there, once you're done, okay, once you have your address, your money's going to show up over here. You're not done yet. Oh, I think it's gonna show up over here. I think it's gonna show up over here. You're not done yet. You have to go to my deposit, or sorry, new deposit. Okay, you have to come over here. Now, what you have to do is choose a plan. So depending on what currency you deposit, so whether it was Bitcoin, Tron, whatever, you click it, and what's going to show up is your balance. Your balance is going to show up right here. You choose the plan you want. Okay, your balance is going to be right there. You click whatever deposit you put down. You hit confirm, and that is it. And now you're ready to go, and it tells you all your information over here. Now, if we come over here, you guys can see my deposit. Okay, you can see that I deposited this right here. I earned 36 bucks today. I did a withdrawal this morning, and it worked. And then withdrawal. This is how you do a withdrawal. You come in here, boom, you make sure that you add the amounts, and then you should be good. Now, here's the thing that everyone needs to keep in mind, and I'll kind of hit this in at the end, but they're going to ask you for your transaction pin or something along those lines. Remember, when you first start this platform, you have to create a transaction pin. They're not going to email it to you guys. You have to create it. This is your own personal pin in order for you to withdraw, okay? Now, as we scroll down here to history, I'm going to show you guys right now earnings. You can see it right there. So I earned this right here, and then I withdrew. So I wonder, let me see, show history, all transaction, withdrawal. Let me see. So this is when I withdrew. All right, it doesn't matter. But you guys can see, I was trying to see how long did it take. But you guys can see from the time I earned to the time I withdrew, right? You guys can see that's how long it took for it to hit my account. All right, so that's that right there. And they also have an exchange, which I like. Nice interesting part about this. They have an exchange. That's right. So you can exchange anything from a Bitcoin to Tether and vice versa. If you want to exchange everything into Bitcoin to make it easier, because you want Bitcoins on the rise, you want to do that. You could do that if you want to. All right, guys. But yeah, man, this is it right here, Bronix. It is paying. It is still going out, still kicking. Well, I'm not gonna say still. It's just started, but they are paying. Okay. Now let me log out real quick. So when you first sign up, right? So when you first sign up, guys, when you first sign up, obviously the green is something that you see the little green, little marks right there. That's what you need to obviously input. Now this is what you need to keep in mind. Retype transaction password, transaction code. Okay. Transaction code, once again, that is going to be on how you're going to be able to withdraw or change anything in your account. So please don't forget this transaction code, because that is how you change, add anything to your account. All right, guys. But yeah, this is it. Bronix wanted to do a follow-up videos. I know people was asking like, hey, has it hit? Did it pay? Yes, they did pay. It took a couple hours, nothing too crazy. And yeah, here we are. So guys, let me know what you guys think. This is it for Bronix. And guys, like always, stay safe from the rug police. I will see you guys next time. Peace.